Hi, our names are Taine JD, and we are students at the Principia Upper School in St. Louis, Missouri. We studied the frogs that live near the ponds in the woods on our school campus. Frogs spend a lot of time hanging out by the water when it is warm outside. Oftentimes the ones people see out on the water are the bigger American bullfrogs. We wanted to know how the temperatures during the months of September and October affect how the frogs near the ponds live and grow. So we asked this scientific question. How does temperature during the months of September and October affect how the frogs near the ponds live and grow? Our hypothesis is that in the month of September, there would be more frogs that were bigger and 1 year around, and later in October, there'd be smaller ones around and less. To be able to record our data for this experiment, we needed to capture as many frogs as we could and bring them back to the biology classroom to measure their size and weight. We used a net to capture the frogs and a scale and ruler to measure them. We also used a moisture meter to see how moist the ground was when we caught them. We set up our experiment by going out by the ponds and quietly looking around for frogs. We then captured them and took them back to the school building. The graph shows that when the temperature is higher, there were bigger frogs, and then when the temperature is lower, we found it hard to find more frogs when the temperature is lower because they could not get heated by the sun. Once we gathered all of our data and made our graph, we knew our hypothesis was correct. Our results show that a lot of the bigger frogs started their hibernation process earlier than the smaller frogs, which was pretty interesting. Originally, we both couldn't figure out why we couldn't find any frogs during the colder days, but later we researched about what the American bullfrogs do during the winter, and we discovered that they actually sink to the bottom of lakes and ponds to hibernate. The biases that we had to try and get around was the point in time where the frogs started to hibernate once the temperature started getting cold. Because of this, we couldn't find many frogs. Another bias is that the duckweed that cover the ponds, with the duckweed on top of them, it was harder to find frogs that were underwater. I also found it hard to chase frogs because around the ponds it was often muddy, so when we were chasing a frog, it usually led us right into mud where we were slowed down and the frogs most of the time escaped us. After conducting this experiment, we wondered, how does the frog size affect how long they hibernate? We wanted this because we often saw smaller frogs, but all of the bigger ones were hidden. Our experiment can impact the larger community by knowing that frogs actually hibernate underwater, so the government can know this and be careful when they remove ponds. Thank you for watching.